Hello there.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. It's the semifinals of the Summer Teams Tournament. Real exciting here. We got a rematch for you of the last team's semifinals we shot here on Multiplex from last year. It's Rule of Two. It's Galac-Deez Nuts. This time the script is flipped. Galac-Deez Nuts is the number 2 seed going up against Rule of Two, the number 3 seed. This was one of the best matches, just matches in general of last year by far. I think these two teams are like really match each other very well. So I'm excited to see what happens. I think it's anyone's game. Let's see how the players are feeling in the promos.
Kaiser, we're praying, not because of how the match is going to go, but just to make sure that you're active the whole time. Because God knows I don't want to play like a 2-on-1. I don't think Multiplex wants it. I don't want it. I just want you to be here. We're here in our solid colored shirts. We just want to compete. It will be good no matter what happens. We were curious, like when seedings came out, we were like, well, if these nuts beats Manhattan Project, then we'll have to play them in the semis. If they don't, it sucks because we want them to win, but then we might have to meet them in the finals. But the good thing is that one of us will get to the finals. So.
What you said just somewhat registered, because let me just tell you, I woke up about 20 minutes ago and I played this match on my phone. Ideal? No.
Let's rip Van Winkle it, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
I gotta be honest, 2-on-1 with Robert Kastner sounds pretty hot.
Because Kaiser's just gonna be like the last minute, like, no, not part of this.
Yep.
How you feeling, man?
Good. I still haven't seen Madam Web.
I did, and then I think I just drank a lot, like last Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
To get it. So
Oh,
yeah, maybe, I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad for us. So we'll see. It's looking exciting, cool, man. Let's go forward.
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm excited to play these guys again. Last time I went to sudden death. Let's not do that. I'm hella tired. So let's make it a quick one.
Let's do it.
Please.
I was worried when I heard the phrase 2-on-1. I was correct to be. And I also would like to point out that, yeah, Robert and Kaiser kind of look like a Hollister ad. Didn't notice that at first, but yeah, that's what we're looking at. But let's get into round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions that are on the Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
A 2-on-1 with me would be like challengers, all promise, no payoff.
I agree.
These guys are also not have a whiteboard.
No, I do not have a whiteboard.
Good God. All right, let's see how long we can hold this ship together, gentlemen. Round number 1. Question number 1 is going to come in the category of criminal underworld.
Okay.
A character visits their own mother in prison. In which criminal underworld movie? My mom's never been to prison, but at least that I know of. There was a good 20 some odd years before I arrived that I don't really know I don't have proof of what happened. So maybe she 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Abel.
I said F9.
We'll go to Kaiser.
Hobbs and Shaw. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. Are you going to put a cloud around all of your answers like Antonio?
Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
And Robert.
Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw is correct. Rule of two will take the 2-1 lead. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of the MCU. In Avengers Age of Ultron, during the fight against Ultron's main form, 3 heroes simultaneously send blasts at him, damaging his vibranium exterior. Name all 3 of these heroes. Already ready.
I'm surprised I haven't heard this question before.
It would have been funny if I just didn't add the last, name all 3. I just stopped, and instead of question, it was a statement. This is pretty cool, right?
Seems like a follow a Dragon Ball Z episode.
That's fair. Give a little extra time asked for a couple things.
How long can we hold our arms up and wait for the spirit bomb to charge?
Hey.
4 episodes.
4, 3,
6 episodes.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Kaiser.
I'm just guessing Vision, Iron Man, and Thor.
Antonio.
Right.
Vision, Thor, Iron Man.
Robert.
Iron Man, Vision, and Thor.
And Abel.
I see Iron Man, Thor, and Vision.
There you go.
Iron Man, Thor, and Vision is correct. That's a clean sweep. It's 4-3. As we move to the next question in the category of Pixar. In A Bug's Life, Flick meets the circus bugs at a bar inside what type of object?
The bars and what type of object?
Bar. It's in an object. That is. So yeah, I've been to the bar recently. I need to get to a bar more. I want to go where everyone knows my name. 5,
Just have a bar
4,
at home.
3, 2, better. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio.
A can?
We'll go to Robert.
Set a box.
We'll go to Abel
Is it like an oil can or like a grease can?
and Kaiser.
I completely lagged out, so I didn't hear the countdown, and I nothing.
Gotcha. Can is correct. I'm going to accept both oil can and regular can, which means Nuts will take the lead. 5-4.
All right.
All right. Galac-Deez Nuts is taking the lead. It's 5-4. Let's move to the next question, which comes in the category of American Spies. Who plays journalist Simon Ross in The Bourne Ultimatum? This is a thing that I feel like I would have at one point been able to be yep, I know the answer, but I'm looking at the answer and I didn't know the answer. So
I bet you would will yourself into this answer.
I feel lost. Who win? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Robert.
Patty Considine.
Abel.
The one true king. Patty Considine.
Kaiser.
There is the peaceful Patty Considine.
And Antonio.
Makes sense. That's some Brit.
Patty Considine is the correct answer. So we are all tied up 6-6. Let's move to the next question in the category of the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, after Snape flees the Great Hall, Filch runs in to tell McGonagall what? There are no more perfect rounds, I believe I can say officially.
Speaking of people who are in alternate big fantasy universes.
Who was speaking of that?
Abel mentioned the one true king.
Oh, that's fair. I don't get the reference because I don't know what Patty Considine is, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Abel.
Yeah, troll in the dungeons. No.
Isaac.
Students out of bed. Students out in the corridors.
Go to Antonio.
Yeah, I just said the students are out of bed, and then you want the whole quote.
And Robert.
Students out of bed.
Didn't need the whole quote. Students out of bed is correct. So we'll regain the lead. It's 8-7. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. Who deactivated the tractor beam aboard the Death Star in A New Hope? They are supposed to be out of bed, you blithering idiot.
You know, that scene always, I hate that scene because there's like 90% Slytherins who didn't do jack shit and they just get forced into.
Like they became a Slytherin.
I know, but like,
So like
Harry was this close to being a Slytherin, and like,
and he asked not to, as all of them should.
Maybe he didn't get the same sort of pamphlet beforehand.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Antonio.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We'll go to Robert.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if they meant old Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And Abel.
Yeah, that guy.
Obi-Wan is correct. I love that Family Guy joke. All right, well, to the next question in the category of Disney animation. In the Jungle Book, what military rank does the elephant leader Hathi hold? Hathi. Some other great moments from that Family Guy episode are when his aunt and uncle die, and then he looks over and he's like, John Williams, and the whole orchestra.
So I guess we're gonna have to deal with Danny Elfman now.
Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio.
Captain? I don't know. Never seen it.
Robert.
Colonel?
Abel.
So why do you guys pronounce that as an R?
No idea. Didn't write it. Kaiser.
Colonel.
Oh.
Colonel is correct. So rule 2 will widen the lead. It is 12-10. As we get to the next question in the category of DreamWorks animation. Peter Sallis and Helena Bonham Carter provide the voices to 2 romantically involved characters in which DreamWorks film?
Would you mind seeing that first name again?
Peter Sallis.
Oh.
And I will consider that a technical repeat.
Thank you. Mm.
I only know him as Colonel Hathi, so it was kind of hard to just say Hathi. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, we'll start with Robert.
Got nothing.
Go to Abel.
Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
We'll go to Kaiser.
Wallace and Gromit, the Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
And Antonio.
This guy's flushed away. Another.
Good guess, but Wallace and Gromit, the Curse of the Were-Rabbit is correct. So Kaiser and Abel will hit that. Still a 2-point lead, 13-11, as we get to the penultimate question in the category of sci-fi icons. In Back to the Future 2, what make of car was Marty in an accident with, which caused him to injure his hand and become a loser?
Oh my fuck.
You know what's funny? When Robert said Danny Elfman, thunder struck outside my apartment.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Are you sure he's not in the room?
No, he didn't teleport.
Right on cue.
He didn't summon the Bifrost.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Abel.
So when you say make, do you mean brand? Like Rolls Royce?
We'll go to Kaiser.
Yeah, I have no idea. I said Ferrari.
Antonio.
Rolls Royce.
And Robert.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce is the correct answer. Nuts cuts into the lead. It's 14-13 as we get to the final question.
I was worried you were looking for this specific type of Rolls Royce.
I don't even know what other types of Rolls Royces there are, but we'll get to the final question in the category of Marvel. Your question is, which Marvel character has, throughout the series of their films, fought in a cage fight, killed their own father, and performed surgery on themselves? That's when you...
Can I have a technical piece? I heard nothing.
Yep, I saw you just jump back. The question again. Which Marvel character has, throughout their series of films, fought in a cage fight, killed their own father, and performed surgery on themselves? This kind of gives away who wrote this round one. Most of it, anyway. I threw a couple jabs in there.
Huh.
Answer is in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Kaiser.
I say Angel. I don't think it's right.
We'll go to Antonio.
For a shirt with this guy for today's match, Wolverine.
We'll go to Robert.
Logan. Wolverine.
And Abel.
I'll set Wolverine.
Wolverine is correct. Logan is what we were looking for.
Wait, can you repeat the question, please? Did I hear you wrong?
Throughout the series of their films, they fought in a cage fight, killed their own father, and performed surgery on themselves.
When did Logan kill his father?
X-Men Origins.
Origins.
He didn't know it was his real father, but he killed him.
Oh wait, he killed his real father?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
He didn't know it was his real father.
I forgot about that. Okay, sure.
I doubt it's still bad after he does it. Yeah.
But that will bring us to the end of round number 1. We are tied 15 all. As we get into round number 2, here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they're likely to spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it. They spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down multiple choice. At which point, it'll only be worth 1, but be on the lookout for stealing. It's available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are MCU, Pixar, Star Wars, American Spies, YA, Epic Adventures, Mixed Bag, and James Bond. Galac-Deez nuts spin the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer? Or you're not in the lead. You're tied, but you're higher ranked. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I don't know, Antonio, can we challenge that there are no strengths for us on this wheel?
You can try.
Do you want to just defer?
Yeah, let's defer.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Great. Rule of 2, this will be your first spin.
This is better for everyone.
yes. Oh God.
Lands on American Spies. Would you keep it or spin again?
I'm okay. I mean, I don't really care about anything on this wheel. So if you want to spin for something else that you prefer, I'm fine with it too.
I mean, I haven't seen the Bond movies in like a really, really long time, so that's a problem.
What is that? Wait, did you say Bond? Did you say
Born?
Born?
Born.
Oh, okay.
Born.
Then
Born.
I think we should spin again just to get it. You know, like I'm sure we'll be fine with whatever comes up, honestly. So
All right, sure.
we'll spin again.
All right. This is your second spin.
Oh, tired.
Mixed Bag.
I always wanted to try this.
That's our strength. What the hell?
Okay.
Rules,
Okay.
giving your questions in the category of Mixed Bag. Are you prepared for them?
Hold on. Am I coming through fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we?
Please let it continue. Holy shit. Okay.
Great. Your first question in the category of Mixed Bag. A character kills their own cousin in which Wizarding World film?
Order of the Phoenix. Bellatrix kills Asirius.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, buddy.
Your second question. Who plays Little Nobody in the Fast Saga?
Scott
Eastwood. Yeah. You go.
Scott Eastwood, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, Bruce watches a video of Barry Allen in what kind of location?
It's convenience store,
Yeah. Yes.
right?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Convenience store, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Rule of 2, your penultimate question. How do Rudd's men kill Rika in Lethal Weapon 2?
They
drown-
drown.
they drown her.
They drown her. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, they put the thing. I'm just gonna say drown her. I think that should.
Drown. Yeah, drown is right.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. They do drown her, right? They don't kill her.
Yes. It would that like her eyes were like open while in the
Underwater.
in the water. So yeah, drown.
Drown, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Sorry, sometimes I don't know
Describe
how.
how drowning works.
And rule 2, your final question in the category of mixed bag. Why does Picard have Lily sent to the Enterprise in Star Trek First Contact?
She fainted. She has a sickness, and they want Crusher.
Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
She's ill, and she needs to be looked at to be cured by Crusher.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah. I think that's good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's ill, and she needs to be looked at by Crusher to help overcome her illness. Final answer.
The answer we have is for medical attention, but that is correct. For 2 more points.
More specific.
I was looking at a challenge, but then you're like, oh no, you were looking for medical sickness. Okay, all right.
2 more points and a clean sweep of mixed bag. Rule 2 gets her score up to 25. Like he's not still at 15 as we bring back in the wheel. This will be your first spin. Lands on Star Wars.
I mean, that's all you, baby.
The thing is, I have been rewatching like the first couple.
Let's fucking, bro. I trust you 100%. Let's
Yeah.
go for it.
Let's hope it's not the shitty ones, but let's go. All right.
If it's like some actor question or something, I can help out. But other than
All right,
that,
cool. Yeah.
go.
All right, Galac-Deez Nuts. I'll be giving your questions in the category of Star Wars. Are you prepared for them?
So,
Tony was
All right, your first question. Which Star Wars film features the rebel character General Draven?
is that a Rogue One? That's Rogue One. Yeah. Pretty sure that's Rogue One.
yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
Fine.
confident.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Rogue One. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Your second question. Who voices Asajj Ventress in the Clone Wars?
Damn, I never remember this girl's name.
I'll get this. I got all the letters. I just got to put them in the right order.
Was it Vanessa Marshall?
No.
No, someone else. You want a multiple choice, or you feel like repeat?
No, I got to do a repeat.
Okay.
Repeat.
2. All right, that is Galac-Deez Nuts' first repeat. The question again. Who voices Asajj Ventress in the Clone Wars?
Is it like Fooderman or something? Nika Fooderman?
Oh, that doesn't ring a bell for me, man. Oh, this damn movie.
I might multiple choices just to be sure because I don't
Yeah,
know.
multiple choice.
Fine.
Sure.
Okay, multiple, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, B, Tress McNelly, C, Ashley Eckstein, or D, Nika Futterman?
Yeah, Nika Futterman. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was between her and Ashley Eckstein, so
I think I
that,
never knew her name. I know Ashley's Ahsoka, so damn.
All right, your third question. What is the name of the alien that is trying to steal BB-8 when Rey first meets him in The Force Awakens?
Oh, that's another thing where I'll know the multiple choice, but I don't remember that guy's name. She says it like in passing, and that's it.
is it like Tito or something?
That's right. It sounds like that, but I don't want to mispronounce it. That's the thing.
5.
Damn.
4.
Tito. Final answer.
That was correct for 2
Oh,
points.
it's good fool, man. Jesus.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. Save it.
Galac-Deez Nuts, your penultimate question in Star Wars. In A New Hope, before the shootout outside Leia's cell on the Death Star begins, Luke tries to tell the Imperial officers that they are there for what reason?
Prisoner transfer?
Escort her to another cell or something?
No, it's prisoner transfer from cell
Yeah,
block 1138. I'll say that. Prisoner transfer from cell block 1138. Final answer.
Again, prisoner transfer, 105, but that was correct. All right, Galac-Deez Nuts, your final question in the category of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Who stuns Poe on the bridge, ending his mutiny in The Last Jedi?
It's Leia.
Leia.
Yeah, Leia. All right. General Leia. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points and a sweep of Star Wars. With that, These nuts gets their score up to 24 to Rule of Two's 25. We got a 1-point game going into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions. They're on the Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. Once the players hear the category, they can choose who will take it. The other player will have to take question 2. They can reset for questions 3 and 4, and teams can confer on the 5th and final question. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions? We get into round number 3. All right. First category you can get points on is Star Wars. Well, let's get bets, starting with Galac-Deez nuts. Who'll be taking it for how much?
I'll take it for 2.
And Rule of 2.
I'll take it for 2.
Your question in Star Wars. Which Star Wars villain said the quote, "Twice the pride, double the fall"?
Oh god, such a fuck.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right.
Hey, Kaiser, I already wrote down my bet. You wanna?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Antonian.
Count Dooku.
And Robert.
Our powers have doubled the last time we met Count Dooku.
Count Dooku is correct. Still a 1-point game, 2 points apiece. As we get to the second category, Abel and Kaiser have to take. That category is mixed bag.
Sweet.
Let's get that starting with Kaiser.
2.
And
Yeah.
Yawning, bro. I'm also tired too.
Your question in the category of mixed bag. James Bond and Jason Voorhees use what type of weapon to kill someone in the films License to Kill and Friday the 13th Part 3? This category. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3.
I'll repeat it. I'm sorry.
All right, that's Galac-Deez. Not second repeat. Question again. James Bond and Jason Voorhees use what type of weapon to kill someone in the films License to Kill and Friday the 13th Part 3? The tense moment. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That is Rule of Two's first repeat. Question again. James Bond and Jason Voorhees use what type of weapon to kill someone in the films License to Kill and Friday the 13th Part 3? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kaiser.
I am really not sure. I said lighter.
And Abel.
I said a spear gun.
Spear gun or harpoon gun is the correct answer. So Galac-Deez nuts will get 2 points.
Who did he kill using the spear gun? Can I ask?
In Bond?
Yeah. Actually, I am asking Nick as well. Yeah.
What are you asking me?
Who did he kill with the spear gun?
Who's Bond killed with a spear gun?
The guy that killed Sharky.
Okay, wait. Okay.
He says this one's for Sharky, and then he.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not. I don't recall that. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
I will not thought that in a billion years.
We're good. Galac-Deez nuts has taken the lead. It's 28-25. So we'll move to the next category. You can reset who will take it. That category is Disney animation. Let's get bets started with Galac-Deez nuts. Who'll be taking for how much?
It's on me. Oh, that's not Disney.
And rule 2.
Me for 2.
All right, your question in Disney animation. A character offers to give the title character a kiss, but the title character doesn't know what that means. In which Disney animated film?
Another one of these stumpers.
Oh, I wish I took it.
Huh.
5, 4, 3.
I'll use a repeat, please.
That is rule 2's second repeat. The question again. A character offers to give the title character a kiss, but the title character doesn't know what that means. In which Disney animated film?
Is stumper's a word, or did I just think that?
Stumper, like it stumps you? Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
word.
Okay.
If it's not a word, I knew what you meant. And what is language if not just words that we understand the meaning of?
I love that.
Thank you. This is a very deep show.
Sorry,
5,
guys.
4,
No, it's all right.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We get bets bets. We'll get answers. Starting with Oliver
I'm also not sure. I went Tarzan.
and Robert.
That's what it is. I said Peter Pan.
Correct answer is Peter Pan.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So that was a very wild thing that just happened. But Galac-Deez nuts will lose 2 points. Rule 2 will gain 2 points. They've retaken the lead. I was very shocked that that just happened, but rule 2 in the lead, 27-26. Back to a 1-point game as it gets to the penultimate category. That category is Marvel. Let's get back starting with Kaiser.
Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, 2, I guess.
And Antonio.
I'm exhausted.
Go for it. Deuce.
All right, your question in the category is Marvel. Who plays Ben's sister-in-law, Mary Parker, in Madam Web?
God damn it.
Here we are.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Carly has come down for this moment.
I was waiting for this.
Nah.
Took a little longer than I thought.
Sorry, Robert. I'm pretty sure I got this wrong, but
How many repeats we got left?
You each have one left each. Answers in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat. Repeat.
All right, that was Galac-Deez nuts' final repeat.
fuck, who's that?
Question again. Who plays Ben's sister-in-law, Mary Parker, in Madam Web?
Nah, this is wrong. But
I went to my friend's house kind of recently, and he had like I haven't seen him in a minute. He's been out. He's like not a movie guy. Like he's not like a movie friend. And he came in and he was just laying in his bedroom, and I was talking to my other friend. They live together, and he was like, "Hi, Nick's here." And he opened the door, and he was just in bed without a shirt on, watching Madam Web. And
Weird.
5,
One of the weirdest things I've ever heard in my life.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll get answers, starting with Kaiser.
it's wrong. Emma Mackey.
Antonio.
Emma Roberts.
And your winners, Galac-Deez nuts. You guys are playing every time now because holy crap. That was good. That was a good match all around in every way, shape, and form. I think both teams did fantastic. I imagine there's some heated feelings because it was so close, because tensions got high. There were swings back and forth all throughout round 3. This is definitely one of the best matches we've seen this year, or that we've seen in a while. This was absolutely fantastic. I'm excited that these teams are 1-1 now because I can't wait for round 3. This is absolutely insane stuff. Let's see how the teams are feeling in the post-match interviews. Rule of 2, listen, you guys are top-notch, top tier, like one of the best teams playing today by far. Just so happens that Galac-Deez nuts also is that. Conditions weren't favorable, but against all odds, we all made it here. We all played a fantastic
God.
match. I think you guys did great. I think I thought it was over when Robert said, "Yup, Tarzan's right," and then he turned around Peter Pan, and I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm just a little speechless for words because this was such a fantastic match. I know you guys came out on the wrong end of it, but how does it feel? Are you bummed that you were so close and it ended there, or are you just happy to have put up that good of a fight? How you feel?
Yeah, it fucking sucks because like the way that I said to you this match was, I really had like zero time to study for anything, and I think I studied Madam Web like just before my last one with Abo, and I knew I had a recollection that it was Emma something, but there are so many like Emmas in Hollywood that I was like Corinne, Mackie, and Roberts. Like I just didn't know which was which, and it really fucking sucks because if I had probably like an opportunity to study like a little bit more, I would have gotten it, but it just sucks.
It's an interesting scenario because
sucks.
if like, and it's because of the categories. If Kaiser takes the Star Wars question and I take the mixed bag question, and then I take the Disney question, we win on that because we would have been up 5. So like, that's how close it was. And when Abel said Tarzan, I was like, that's definitely right because that sounds as right as can be. And like Antonio, I only thought Peter Pan because of Hook, because I know that happens there, and I don't remember it happening in the animated version. But you know what? You take swings and they pay off sometimes.
Yeah, and also like another thing is that Madam Web is not fucking available, so I didn't have a chance to watch it either. So it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is just a situation where like categories a little bit.
Yeah, we're just not.
Kaiser cut out of a question. Not saying that caused it. I'm just saying it cut out of a question. I wish I would have known I missed 2 animated questions in the first round. I wish I'd be better for that. Otherwise, we played pretty well. What did we miss? Like 5 questions, 6 questions? I mean, like
something like that. Yeah. Not a lot of questions. And I wouldn't say you guys did anything wrong because even coming out of round 2, Kaiser said like I didn't feel great about their Star Wars round 2. Like I don't think there's a scenario where you flip it that way. It just happened that I don't think there's a single thing wrong you did with your strategy or anything like that. It just so happened to fall in their favor. But guys, fantastic team. Didn't go your way this time. We will see you back prior to the end of the year in one way, shape, or form. I'll ask you the generic one. Anyone you want to play?
I want Injustice 3 because I think both the first 2 are mired in controversy. I don't care what anybody says, and I would really like to make that one up. I also, if Nuts hadn't beat Manhattan, we would play Manhattan here likely, and I would really like Dummies broke up at a title match, lost the Manhattan Project because we got quotes, and that irks me, and I hate it. And I would like to redeem that one for Jake and I. So either one of those, I'd be cool with. I mean, we're 8-5. We're cool, buddy. We're cool. We played for a title. We only lose the team challenge for championships usually. I feel
I feel a bit feverish right now. So whatever Robert just said, fuck.
This is Robert's thing. Rule of 2. Congratulations on a great match and a great tournament performance. We'll see you next time. Galac-Deez Nuts coming to impress. Antonio, I'll look at you for a moment because Dabo, you're a former singles champion. Like you've impressed enough people. Antonio, I've seen massive improvement from you from when you started, from last year, from whenever. And I would say you were the crux of this match, like hitting that Emma Roberts question, leading through Star Wars. This was just a great example of a team that works together very well to overcome another team. Like I said, I want you in Rule of 2 to play every other match because if it's as good as this every time,
somebody's going to have to move continents.
Aside from scheduling, ignoring scheduling issues, but outside of that, it was fantastic. They took the last one. You guys took this one. Were you thinking about the last one at all and wanting to make up for that? Or was this just, nope, we want to get to our first tournament final?
For me, it's first tournament final. I don't know how you feel, man, but I'm a little bit speechless right now.
Listen, I am in this 100% for Antonio. Okay. I just want to get him that fucking gold. Of course, first time I ever beat Robert, which is crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
I honestly thought Star Wars was going to be like the thing that would actually kind of like beat us, because even though we swept it, just the fact that Asajj Ventress was going to be the one that tripped me up, and then then obviously the Tarzan part, and I was like, all right, and then I was like, wow, really? It's coming down to a Madam Web question, which
I mentioned it at the beginning
during work, which but I mean, like, hey, maybe it would actually help me out, but I was like, wow, I might expect Madam Web to help me out.
Yeah.
And I have more appreciation for the movie now. So yeah.
Love that.
I don't, but that's just
I think this match shows that anything can happen when teams are this good. So Robert and Kaiser have nothing to hang their heads about. They could have just as easily been in the final. It just
phenomenal, man. So yeah,
hearts fell our way a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, congratulations. You are moving on to the finals, your first tournament finals. I do believe. Very exciting stuff. You'll be playing either the number 5 seed, Posse Galore, or the number 1 seed, Young Justice. That's the other semifinal match. You get the winner. A bit of history with Young Justice, Posse Galore, a new team, but still no history with either of them. I don't think either of you have played Joe or Igor in any capacity. So it's either a rematch against Young Justice or something totally new. What are you thinking?
I feel like we've beaten Young Justice twice, so we could just make it the 3-peat. Or I've never faced Joe, which would be fun.
Yeah, maybe that was what I need to finally get over, the whole Joe-sized obstacle in this.
Honestly,
road.
whichever team, we're in it for the long haul. So I'm already thinking title picture. So yeah, it's all good.
Sweet deal. Well, if you guys play like you did today, you got a real shot at it. So congratulations on the win. See you in the finals, and then maybe the title match. Who knows?
Yeah, please.
And that'll do it for this here fantastic episode of Fandom Fights. Match of the year quality stuff here anytime these two teams go head to head. I just wish they were easier to schedule. I wish they lived closer together, but 'tis life. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to Rule of Two. Thank you to Galac-Deez Nuts. Thank you to Tim for editing this one, and thank you to all of you for checking out this exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Check it all out. We're in the midst of the team semifinals, the singles quarterfinals, and it's ramping up real fast as we get here to the end of the summer. So check it all out, and we'll see you next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.